Welcome into Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Michael Soroka. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And we're underway on Lou Gehrig Day in Major League Baseball.
Ball, that's out.
Today in Major League Baseball, we honor one of the greatest players in the history of the game, Lou Gehrig. It started in 2021, and today throughout Major League Baseball, we raise awareness for ALS, the disease that claimed the life of the great Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. 3-0 down. Fastball for a strike. When you think about the impact of Lou Gehrig on the world of sports, consider this. His number 4 was retired after he passed from ALS. It is the first number ever to be retired in all of professional sports. So effectively, the reason we have retired numbers is due to the fact that Lou Gehrig passed from ALS. And the batter now, Andy Pajes. Personally, Lou Gehrig Day means a ton to me. I lost a close friend to ALS in 2007, Tim Sheehy. And you're talking about a disease that is 100% fatal. And the average lifespan for people diagnosed with ALS is just between 2 and 5 years. Quick toss to first. Ohtani back in. One of the other important pieces as far as raising awareness for ALS is that it is necessary to raise money not just for research but also for patient care. The average out-of-pocket cost for somebody with ALS is $250,000. Out towards right center field. Takes it in for the out. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
In today's game, hitting with power is essential, Boog. With pitchers throwing 95 and above, stringing hits together is hard to do. So home runs and extra base hits are crucial, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
Freeman in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. The 0-1. Shohei on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Save.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1. So that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Man at second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that's down and away. Here in Phoenix, and just getting settled into this one. Oh, right to the backstop. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Well, he's got nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home all sorts of ways now. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Ground ball up the middle. Oh, he gloves it to his knee. The throw. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Great reaction there to get to the baseball, secure it, and then no time to get up and throw. Throws from one knee. That's a guy that's got a lot of confidence in his arm strength and accuracy.
Here's Betts. For as much as we talk about Mookie Betts' success at the plate, defensively, he's turned into a brilliant outfielder. He's won the Gold Glove 6 times in right field, and yet in 2025, he was a finalist at shortstop, which is absolutely incredible. Two down, nobody on.
Ball 1.
And a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball 2.
On the ground. And
No,
that's
that's a foul ball.
just foul. Liner snagged at first. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Dodgers 1 and the D-backs coming up. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. We go to the bottom of the first, and taking the ball for the Dodgers, Eric Lauer. What do you look for here?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Number 4, Ketel Marte.
Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Fouled off left side. And the 0-2.
Ball. That's
really
ball
good
2.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting second, right fielder.
Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovello. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Ball. Down.
That one ripped. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in there. It's a first inning double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. It's always fun to see a double rip down the line. That one just barely stayed fair. So that was a good call by the umpire. He was all over it.
Now up next for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. A switch hitter batting right.
Ball. That pitch is out.
The lefty, the 1-0. Yeah, that's fouled off. Runner at second here, one gone.
Ball. That's outside.
And that one is lifted in the air. Base hit! Carroll around third. He'll score. The Diamondbacks tie it up. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Pretty good changeup on the outside corner, but he did exactly what you're supposed to do with that pitch. See it deep and keep your hands inside it to drive it the other way.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
That's a ball.
Man at first, one away. Just missed.
Outside.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Runner on the go. Got him. 2 gone now.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Here's the center fielder. There's a strike. In the air out towards right center. Tucker on his way over. And that is that. Back here at Chase Field, second inning set to go. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Fights it off. You'll see another. The 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Max Muncy at the plate now. That's ball 1. Tied up here in the early going.
Ball inside.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
You're getting a taste right here of what Max Muncy does. Has a really good eye of the strike zone. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. And now 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Two outs, base is empty. And next for LA, Ryan Ward. The 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the second. We go to the bottom of the second. Tied one apiece. Back here in the desert, bottom half of inning number 2, Ildemaro Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. Fought off foul. Just missed. Challenge from behind the dish here. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. Here's a 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swings through it for the K. That K is his third of the game.
We're going to take a look at the locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone. And as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
That one fouled off.
Ball, that's high.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's when he definitely should have laid off.
Ball 1.
Aramis Garcia stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Two down, nobody on. And another ball.
That's a ball.
That's too
ball
low.
3.
Ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Nasty pitch right there. And that's strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. And a payoff pitch. Three, 2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the second. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. Back here at Chase Field, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Dalton Rushing.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That one ripped right center field. Way back there, it's got a chance. Bangs off the wall. It's a leadoff double to start the 3rd.
Batting 9th. Second baseman.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Alex Freeland will hit next.
Nope.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. On the ground to first. Takes it himself and one away in the top of the 3rd.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to 3rd, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Ohtani. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Swings through that one out in front that time. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Stepping in, Andy Pajes. Flied to right his first time. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In to score from 3rd. It's an RBI single. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Runner at first with 2 away. Next to the dish is Freddie. The changeup missing. Ball 1. Quick move to first, and he's back in easily. On the ground to the left. Arenado to first in time. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here in the desert as we go to the last of the 3rd. Tim Tawa stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That's outside.
That's out.
Ball 1.
Hey.
And a foul ball. The 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. 1 away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Here's Ketel Marte. Struck out swinging his first time. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Foul ball there. And a curve is down and in. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
This is Corbin Carroll. A double And a run scored his first time up. That's a little bit low. Marte over at first with one away.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake. Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Swing and a foul out of play. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a little roller right side to Betts at second for one. Back to first, not in time.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, shortstop Geraldo.
So up next, Geraldo Perdomo.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
That's outside.
Step off, throw to first. And he's back in there. Runner takes off. In the air, left field. Ward under it. He's got it, and that's the inning. One left for the Diamondbacks. They're down 2-1. As we go to the top of the fourth. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. And strike one to Mookie Betts.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well.
There's a line drive to left field. And a quick out, number one.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Good purpose pitch right there, trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
On the ground to third. Arenado to first in time. Two quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Muncy digs in. Struck out swinging his first time. On the corner for a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Swing and a ground ball. Fires over to first. They get the out on Muncy. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Diamondbacks 1. Ready to go, bottom four. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Nolan Arenado.
You know, these D-backs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up one run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Oh, that's it.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Aye!
This one in the air, center field. Pajes under it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Here's the center fielder. He's 0 for 1. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1.
Ball 2.
The D-backs trailing by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. This one in the air, right field. And that is a foul ball. The 2-1. Left field. And a foul ball. 2-2 on the way. Carter looking for the K.
Well, he throws him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
Fair ball. Now he launches a throw over his head. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
So man aboard. Next is the speedy first baseman. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Ward going back, and that one's off the wall. Vargas rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home, and he's out.
Right there.
Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Man, I think his legs are feeling good in this one. He really tried to stretch it there to go from first all the way to home, but he ran out of steam a little bit as he came around third. Great relay from the defense, a quick tag at the plate, and they cut down the run.
Back here at Chase Field, we go to the top of the 5th. Ryan Ward steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Ward measures 5 feet 10 inches, 200 pounds, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2019.
Nope. That's
Pitch
inside.
misses, ball 2. And that one fouled off. Way out front for strike 2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Dalton Rushing. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. This one in the air center field. Has a beat on it. 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman.
And up next for Los Angeles, Alex Freeland. Grounded out his first time up. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
Ball. That's ball 2.
This one in the air right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The 2-2.
Ball
Just
three.
missed. Shohei Ohtani waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Got him swinging. Dodgers down in order. They lead it 2-1. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now the D-backs catcher, Aramis Garcia. Just
Inside,
off the
ball one.
inside edge. And it's 1-1. Ground ball right side. The throw is wild and it gets away. And oh no, it's out of play. Just a terrible throw there.
Well, it's been a struggle on offense for them in this one, so maybe that wakes them up a little bit. You know, an error can certainly give the opposing lineup something to get excited about. You got somebody on base, so we'll see if they can make something of it.
Here's the left fielder, Tim Tawa. There's a strike. Man at second. In the air, right field. And that is foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
The 0-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. 0-2 now. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Eric Lauer will depart, and that's an excellent job from the reliever in the starting role today. Gave him some length, back with a new arm after this. New pitcher on now, Blake Trinan.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base, so he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte, 1 for 2. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. Catcher challenge, will take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Now fly ball to right center. Pajes should have this one. 2 away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, right fielder, Corbin.
And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. He's one of the best players in the game.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Ball 1, no strikes. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Man on second, 2 down. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one kicks away from the catcher, and the runner holds. Hard ground ball for a base stop. Here comes the runner. Fires it to the plate. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. It's 2-2. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Geraldo Perdomo digs in now. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning.
Generally, not the type of great play you expect from a first baseman, but he does a great job of hauling that one down.
Back here in the desert, close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Digging in, Shohei Ohtani.
The designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And a strike. Good job to fight that one off. The 0-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Nope, that's down.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Loki just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Now the number 2 hitter, Andy Pajes. In the air, right field, Carroll on the move. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman Freddie Freeman.
Here is Freddie Freeman.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
That's towards center, settles underneath it, and that is that. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Back here in the desert, well, we go bottom 6. Nolan Arenado stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And a foul ball.
Well, these Diamondbacks, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
This one smoked out to left, and that's got extra bases written all over it. The relay throw, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you can tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here's the center fielder. Oh, look at the stop. And very nicely done for the out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Vargas in the box now, takes strike one. And fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. And look out. As that one ran in and got him.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Next, he's the speedy first baseman.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
And that one is in for a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's the 0-2.
Ball way off that pitch down.
Softly hit to third. Safe at first as they can't make the play. First and second, 1 out. Aramis Garcia stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Tap foul at the plate. Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
And the 0-2. Tap back to the mound. Throw on to Freeman. That's the second out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, left fielder.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Blake Trinan gives way, and he's on the hook for the runners at second and third, so looking for some help there. Back in a minute. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Alex Vesia.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that one out your team needs from you.
Now a chance for Tim Tawa. Outside low, ball 1. Second and third, 2 down.
Ball.
Here's a 2-0. Fouled off. He was late. Two on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We're through 6 full. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Dodgers 2. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Kevin Ginkel.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Well, 1-run game. Mookie Betts will get us started. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Gets him to chase after that one.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into the 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Now he's challenging the called strike.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 1 away.
Up next, for the Dodgers, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Infield shifted to the pull side.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him. That slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
The Diamondbacks trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offer in there for a strike. And a count 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Looking to get the tying run on base. In the air, left field. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. 2 away now.
Up next, for the Dodgers, third baseman.
Here comes Max Muncy. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Right side, hard hit. Whips it to first. That ends the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. They trail it 3-2. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the 7th, Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Ketel Marte.
And that drops in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Jonathan Hernandez, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Klein also getting ready. The 0-1. High fly ball down the left field line. Carrying well. Just missed it.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And that one hammered. That's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Perdomo has to step out of the way for ball one. Close but called a ball, and it's 2-0. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Ball to strike. Foul ball.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
In the air, right field. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down that time. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Dodgers 2. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Welcome back, and a new arm of the mound to start the 8th. Brandon Fogg.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Paul Sewald, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. The 1-1. Top of the zone for a called strike. Smith wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. That one lifted to left. Tawa gets under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Dalton Rushing.
Next up, the Dodgers catcher Dalton Rushing. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. To the right side. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
For the Dodgers, second baseman Alex Freeland.
And next for LA, Alex Freeland.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Ball,
if you're the pitcher,
inside.
you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Fogg, 27 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020. Popped up. Perdomo under this one. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They're down 3-2.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jonathan Hernandez. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Alex Call. He's out in left field getting loose there as he enters the game on defense now. Here's Nolan Arenado. 1 for 3.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Nice grab. And they get the out.
Look at the big guy getting down and dirty, robbing what probably would have been a double if it gets by him. You'd love to see that because most times it's the shortstop or second baseman, but he wants to get in the mix a little bit as well.
Here's the center fielder. 0 for 3 in this one. What a stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, second baseman, Vargas.
2 down, bases empty. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Ildemaro Vargas.
Hey!
Here comes the 0-1. Taps softly to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Diamondbacks down quickly, but they're up 3-2. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Paul Sewald.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
The 0-1. Just missed. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 2-2. Looked like a strike to me. And here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. 1 down. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Knee high, that's in for a strike. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2.
That's a really good take.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw.
No, he's
safe. It was never going to be easy after the misplay.
Well, looked like a pretty routine play. Just couldn't get it to stick in the glove as he gets tagged with the error. Should have been 2 outs in the inning, but now they have to work around it and get 2 more.
1 down, runner at first. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Known for his late inning heroics. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground, could be 2. Perdomo tossed to second, back to first, and it's over his head. And it's going to wind up out of play.
Well, he hung in there at second to get the out, but the return throw to first was way offline. And I have to think the runner coming in the second had a part in that. You can't assume the double play, but because the batter moves up past first, he does get charged with the throwing error right there.
Making a move at second base, Dodgers bring in a pinch runner, Santiago Espinal. So they're down to their final out. Now it's Mookie Betts. Trying to deliver as the hero. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. So the tying run at second. Swing, and he popped it up. He's got it. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, this is kind of wild, sloppy game. Close finish. A lot of errors. Defense made this one really unpredictable, but they'll take the win. They'll try to clean things up defensively for the next one.